Hey, it's Mr. Muffin and my pal Bill. We are at MrMuffin'sTrains in Atlanta, Indiana. You've probably heard of us. We have trains here. Today we are building flats. Oh, phone call, sorry about that. Today we're building flats for the layout, and we're doing it using Ameritowne walls. You can use our Korber walls as well. We wanted to show you a couple of our techniques. So the first thing we wanted to show you is there's 3 ways to put mortar in the building flats. The first way is just use white spray paint. Spray it on there. Just do a little bit at a time and then wipe it with a rag real fast and you'll get the mortar. The second way is to get a container of spackle like we use in our house for home repair. Put a little spackle on your finger and rub it in there and wipe it off, and that works okay. I've got several buildings built that way. And then the third way, which is our current technique we're doing, is to use Robert's brick mortar. It comes in a container like this. Now the directions say on the Robert's brick mortar that you need to shake this up. There is no amount of shaking that will do it. Okay, you could attach it to like your dog's tail for a couple of days. It might shake it enough, I doubt it. So what we do is we open it up and we stir it to get all the pigment off the bottom. And then we use a brush, a flat brush. I like to use a flat brush. And we just go down through and we just cover the brick, cover all the brick. Like that. Just cover the brick. Here we go. We're doing this one wall. I'm using a Ameritowne wall. You probably don't know it, but we build the Ameritowne kits for O-gauge railroading as well as the Korber kits. We do all that right here in Atlanta, Indiana. So there I go. I got the wall all painted. It's all white. You can see, right? So then when that dries, it gets kind of chalky. Looks like this when it dries, which works out okay. And then, so what we do is we get a sponge. Now, do not take your wife's sponge from the kitchen. You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. Don't do it and tell her I told you to. I don't want her calling me. I got my own sponge. This is not Mrs. Muffin's sponge. And I've got an existing wall, and I just use the sponge with a little bit of water on it, and I wipe it really good. Wipe Bill too while I'm at it. And it leaves the mortar in the wall. Looks terrific. Now I like to do is let a little bit of the white kind of dry. So you got a little bit of overing on it. And then what we do, which we'll show you up here, come over here, Catherine, come a little closer. We're building a wall. Bill's building a wall. And what I like to do, maybe you don't like to do it this way, but what I like to do is use a wood pilaster between the sections. That way I don't have to mate the walls directly to each other and put a piece of wood behind them to hold them, and I like the look. So this is just a little wood stick we bought at Lowe's. We cut it to length. We lay it down here on the table, and then we take our wall pieces and we set it between the pilasters right on top and glue it in place. And then I like to do the walls in 3-section increments. You can make them longer when you go to attach them to the layout. Okay? So anyway, there's some tips for you on making building flats. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.